This might be one of the most practical power stations that we've ever tested for van life, and DJI have added some massive upgrades and they made things a lot better in probably one of the best power stations you could buy for your van life. Now this is the DJI Mini Power 1000. There's been some changes since the first 1000 they brought out, mainly form size. I mean, it's a lot smaller than its bigger brother. By far, in my opinion, the best power station, power bank, whatever you want to call them, that DJI have ever made. There's been some major upgrades. Now, with this one, it doesn't matter whether you're charging stuff like drones, cameras, phones, laptops. This can also be used for practical things in your van as well, like fridges, like kettles, like other things like that. Hair dryers, things that you would use on a practical level every single day, and it's all in this one tiny little box. How many times have you been looking for a charger when you need to plug something in and you can't find one? Well, you've got one right there, and it's 100 watts. That, why don't all power stations have them? Why don't all power banks have them? Why has no one done this before? Right below that you've got a 100 watt USB-C and two USB-A's right next to it as well. Yes, on the other version there was more USBs and more USB-Cs, but this is half the size. Now, one of the things that people always want to know, and one of the things people always ask about when they are looking into buying a power station, is how quick can you charge? How quick can you get power in this so you can get on your way? So from mains hookup, the unit will charge from 0 to 100% in round about 70 minutes, and from 0 to 80% in round about 50 minutes as well. Although mains is faster, you can also charge it off your car, 12 volt or 24 volt, and you can also plug solar into it as well. Now, that's the charging covered. What's inside it? What gives it all the power? Well, the cells inside this are LiFePO 4 cells. LFP cells, LiFePO 4. I think that's how you say it. I can never remember it. There's that many of them. But the better ones are inside the DJI power stations. That means that this little thing here will give you 4,000 charges before the battery even starts to suffer or not be able to go to 100%, or you don't get full power out of it. Now, 4,000 cycles, that's not a 12 months use or a casual use. That is a long time. And let's be honest, you're not going to be charging it every single day, are you? No. But you may do. If you do, you got 4,000 days. Now, one of the upgrades that DJI have done to this power station is they've put a light in it. Now, I know most of you are going to go, well, you'd never use a light in a power station. Now, the light is going to come in handy for loads of different situations. If you are away camping, or you're putting your tent up, or you're even in your tent, or your electrics go in your camper van, having a light on it is a real bonus. Now, the light on this, it can be dimmed, it does SOS, but I think it's a great little feature. And yeah, we've seen lights on power banks before, but this is the first model that DJI have actually fitted a light into. And I think it's quite nice. It's not too much. It's not like a big square. They're not trying to make it be a spotlight. That's what I'm trying to say. They're using it for what it's meant to be used for, which is an ambient light. This is where the lead comes in really handy, because we all know that you're sitting around a campsite or you're sitting outside of a night time and your phone goes and you haven't got a charging lead. Well, with this, you've always got one, haven't you? So that's another bonus for the little lead that goes into it. In the front as well, you also have a port here. It's your SDC port. What can you do with an SDC port? Well, I'm about to tell you. You can do all sorts with. You can charge drones with specific cables. You can put your solar in there with specific cables. There's all sorts of different cables that DJI make, and it will allow you to do all sorts. Now, they are sold separately, but they're out there and they're available. Now, on the rear of the unit and on the sides of the unit, there's absolutely nothing there at all. Everything is on the front of this unit, and with it being so small, it means that you can put it somewhere out the way and you've got access to everything. Now, This little boy here, you can't even hear it when it's running. You can run it over night time. There's no annoying fans going off and drowning your ears and you're like, oh, it's so noisy. This, nothing at all. With it being so lightweight, it can literally be carried anywhere because it's not really that heavy. Now, some of the other models, well, you couldn't really carry them around with one hand. They're easy to carry and they're easy to store. Right, so inside this you do have a 1000 watt inverter. It will peak at about 1200 watts and it just means that you can plug in all sorts of stuff into it. So we will put the phone on charge. One phone on charge. You can see on the screen there, it's pulling off 16 watts. Now, we can also plug into the AC there on the bottom. Let's plug that in. Little button above, turn it on. And now we have got some drone batteries charging for DJI drones. You can also plug in my soldering iron, the battery charger for that. Well, that's now charging as well. So we've got two devices charging off 240 or 230, and we've got one device charging off the built-in USB lead. We're not pulling out next to nothing. Two USBs and a further USB 100 watt as well on the front of it to charge. Don't forget, you can also plug solar in, like I've said before, and keep it charged for free, for nothing with solar. Now, with it being so powerful, we can plug something like the new Mavic in, as well as everything else. We can plug that in. We're pulling off 60 watts, and that is a phone being charged. We've got the Mavic being charged, 80 watts now. We've got the battery from a soldering iron and two spare batteries for the Maverick, all being charged up. We're pulling off 104 watts. Oh, we've got 900 to go. We've been using DJI power banks for over 12 months now, and I personally will not carry any other power bank in the van with us because they're just perfect. They work perfect and they've never let us down. Also, massive warranty. Also, they're probably one of the cheapest high-end power stations that you will get out there right now. The cost of these just beats competition. Yes, you will get cheaper ones, but they haven't got the build quality of DJI. Yes, you will get cheaper ones. They haven't got the performance of DJI. Yes, you will get cheaper ones. They haven't got the customer service and the reliability of what these power stations have, and that is the reason that we go with DJI. All our cameras are DJI, all our drones are DJI. It makes sense for us to use power stations which are DJI, and to be fair, I personally just think they're the better ones out there. The DJI Power 1000 Mini now comes with its own Bluetooth and Wi-Fi app as well, so you can turn anything off from anywhere with the app. So the light, we can go full brightness, we can go off, we can go SOS on it, we can go off, we can turn any of the devices on. So we go into output, we can turn the 240 off, we can turn it back on, so you can control your AC from wherever you want to be. It's just great. Every single thing you can control from an app anywhere in the world. So if you have certain things in your van, like say lights or something like that, and you're away from the van and you go, do you know what, I want to light up the van or turn something on, you can just go on your app, you can go to your outputs, you can turn things on. It will also do for camping, for going away in your car, you know, all sorts of things. It's not just for van life, it can be used for all sorts of scenarios. So the links will be in the description if you want to go and get one. They're definitely worth looking at, and if you've got an older model or an older power bank and you want to upgrade, this one, like I said, for the size and the power, it's a no-brainer. And it's also DJI as well, so it comes with a massive thumbs up. So right, Links will be in the description. Go and check them out, and yeah, go and have a look what they've got to offer. I think you'll be very surprised at the price of these units as well. Everyone seems to forget that other companies were charging you ridiculous money for these units, but when DJI entered the market, well, they brought the prices down. So who do you trust if you're going to look at a power bank? What company are you going to go for? I know I'm going with all the time DJI, because they're just honest. Unlike this review, some review are going to say because we got the power bank sent to us. Well, yes, we did, and even if we didn't, we'd be buying one anyway because they're that good. So there you go. Go and check them out and see what you think.